Let's go check this out. I don't know how far off trail it is. Oh, there it is, up by the telephone pole. Let me ditch my backpack first. It's a little bit hazy. Yeah, I'm like 1 hour in on my day, and I've come to some roadside tradition of permanent trail magic, namely the AT trail stand. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. It's behind that tree. It's a little shed with a refrigerator full of cold drinks, a shelf full of snacks, and free Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna sit here and do a little bit of free Wi-Fi related work while I drink my can of sugar and my potassium plant and some additional sugar. This will be cool. I didn't expect this at all, but already I've been hiking for an hour. It is so humid from last night's rain with today's heat that I just feel like I've stepped out of a shower, the kind where you're soaking wet. But the shower is made of sweat, so it's kind of gross. Beard check. Mustache looks good. Hat looks good. Side of a little country road in front of a little country farm. Very idyllic. Yeah, we're definitely at that stage on the trail where anybody I meet, not directly on the trail, but you know, in passing, like at that roadside stand back there, could just as well be a Sobo hiker than a Nobo hiker. And there's not really any tells that will differentiate the two, because after chatting with one of the hikers there, apparently we're currently on the leading edge of the big bubble of Nobos. So each day I'm going to be passed by a huge swath of complete strangers that are all in, you know, 1,500 plus miles into their hike. By and large, that are hiking faster than me because there's a fly on my hand, that's why I did that. He's still hovering around there, what's going on? Because they all would have started later than me and we're just catching up. But, so it's gonna be all new faces for days to come. But because they're all new faces, I can't tell the Nobos from the Sobos because those are also new faces. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't catch any of that, but as I sat there at the AT stand using their Wi-Fi for a little while, putting me behind schedule for the day, about 5 or 6 hikers showed up. About half of them were Sobos. But I'm just hiking my hike, trying to grind out a day today. And because I stopped for over 30 minutes there because of the Wi-Fi, I needed to get some, hey snake, needed to get some stuff online uploaded. Stay tuned for my next 5 videos. I'm in the middle of a weird little weedy hedgerow between that overgrown meadow and that overgrown meadow. You can't really see it, but this is the thicket of trees between 2 meadows, or 2 probably fields that have gone to grassy seedy grass. So I wonder what happens to these farms. These probably used to be cultivated fields. Now they're just untended grass meadows. How long before they're forest again? Or do they cut this as hay a handful of times per season? I wonder. little bit timid on these boards because they're wet, and wet boards tend to be slimy and slippery, but the ground is mucky. Someone left these little apples here. I don't know where they're from. They look wild. Taking my first break since the trail stand. 6 miles in for the day. That means I've still got 12 miles to go. So this will be my 1/3, but kind of frustrated with the camping situation in Massachusetts. You're only allowed to camp at designated campsites. Technically, there's no stealth camping or dispersed camping allowed, and yet the shelters are right here are 10 miles apart. So I could have one shelter in 3 more miles, or the other shelter in 12 more miles. For some reason, mosquitoes pay no heed to the fact that I'm covered in bug repellent. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and have a snack and maybe refill my water at this spring behind me. The blue blaze right there, it means there's a spring. We've reached Stone Chimney. I was told that Stone Chimney is a good spot to go for a swim in the lake, but I don't see any access to the lake, and I hear voices, like maybe somewhere on the other side. Maybe I just hadn't come to the spot yet. But apparently people swim in this lake. Once I get to a spot where I can look some stuff up, I need to figure out what the options are for the rest of the day. Well, I'm here at the trail junction that goes to the what's it called? The Upper Goose Pond Cabin, and I'm gonna head there. Hey, I'm here at the Upper Goose Pond Cabin tent site, which is up behind the cabin. It seems like a really nice, peaceful place on the lake. It's about a half mile off the AT on a side trail, and it's a full-blown cabin. It's almost like a hostel. That's got a caretaker and a big front porch and bunks and everything, and a tent site adjacent and a dock with access to the lake and a canoe and everything like that. So I'm gonna set up my hammock here and then head back over and get you some footage of the cabin and everything. But this has got tent platforms, plenty of space, a bear box, all that. So it seems really nice. Somebody else's hammock over there, but this is my familiar setup with the clothesline and the camo tarp. Your box is over there, but I'm gonna walk down to the cabin and see what's going on down there. Guess I should bring my food, but I can come back for it if it looks like an opportune time to eat dinner. So everybody is sitting around starting to fix dinner, so I'm gonna go grab my food and head back down there to the picnic area around the cabin. Try to join the people.
Of my phone. Let's see how fast it dies.
Is there a charging here or no?
No.
Yeah, you guys missed a fun little rainstorm.
Seems like it.
I'll put the light on here if you guys want to see it all.
There's a lot of people here tonight. The bunkhouse is full. The tent sites are starting to fill up. I'm going down to the dock and the beach. The pond or lake, I'm not sure. I guess they're calling it a pond, but it's pretty big.
Borderlands. Yeah, the Borderlands. Yeah, the Borderlands intro. Yeah. I can never not see that in my head. Every time I hear this song now.
Yeah, Borderlands ends this song.
Like literally, yeah.
But we ducked out top of the mountain about 5.5 miles back.
Yeah.
That thunderstorm was kind of beast.